Hello, dear televiewers. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Welcome to Gaza Media. My name is Gillette Attempting. Today is Saturday, February 7th, 2026, and I am bringing you to one of the best educational institutions here in Chang, in the west region of Cameroon. Dear viewers, I'm standing here in the beautiful campus of Rainbow Bilingual College, precisely in their boarding session, where today is not just an ordinary school day. It is the first Saturday of the month, and according to the tradition of this school, first Saturday of the month is a day set aside for parents visiting. So this campus you see here, looking calm and quiet, will soon be transformed into a place of reunion, love, and renewed hope, as you are going to see excitement on the faces of the students as they see their parents walking in, and they have been in school without seeing them for such a long time. You'll see the reason why parents will make this visiting day a priority, keeping everything aside. And of course, how these parents visiting helps to balance up with children's morals and emotions, blending with their academics to make them excel both locally and internationally in their exams. So follow me as I walk you around this beautiful and amazing campus.
Saturday, February 7th, 2026, marked the third parent visiting day at Rainbow Bilingual College Rebicol for the academic year 2025-2026. After weeks of discipline, academic work, and growing independence, students were rewarded with a few precious hours in the warm embrace of their families. From the early hours of the morning, excitement was palpable on campus as students eagerly anticipated reunion with their parents after several months of separation.
I'm from one, and I'm very excited to see my parents because it has been a long time I've not seen them, and I'm very impatient to see them.
Okay, so what do you think that they are going to bring for you today?
I think they're going to bring me fried plantain and chicken, and what I'm lacking.
Okay. So what do you think they are going to tell you today when they come?
They're going to advise me on my academics and tell me to continue being good there.
All right, thank you.
Before parents were granted access to their children, the school administration held an important orientation meeting. The objective was to brief parents on some challenges faced in managing students, particularly in the area of discipline and pedagogy, and to explain measures being taken to address them.
I believe that we have not had time to discuss so that we can know where the administration can help the parents and where the parents can also correct us or maybe chip in ideas that will help us progress as a school. It has not been easy with the students and maybe with getting to you parents on some certain issues. But I want to believe that if we are gathered here today, it is because we know that those lapses are there and there is always a need to meet so that we can understand ourselves.
Parents were also guided on how best to counsel their children during the visit, as emphasized the school principal.
A school is not just about the teachers, it is also about the parents. So if we do not organize events like this, then we cannot tell the parents the difficulties that we face so that they can also intervene to help us guide these children. We are only doing our part as a school, but the parents who brought up these children have a lot to contribute because they are the immediate people who are with these children when they are away from school. So we feel that a day like this visiting is an encounter for the parents to know what is going on with their children from us, and then also to chip in what we can contribute what they have so that we can better guide these students to attain their goal academically, morally, and socially.
During the session, the discipline mistress highlighted key cases of indiscipline observed.
During the period under review, the administration maintained a zero-tolerance stance on major violations while applying corrective measures where necessary.
She further outlined measures put in place to curb such behaviors, such as the recruitment of an additional security officer, regular campus patrols, and continuous counseling of students.
Beyond sanctions, the administration has focused strongly on preventive and structural reforms such as reinforcement of dormitory supervision. There are sometimes that the administration, like the boarding master, we have to do in regular patrols, be it during the day or at odd hours in the night when they are sleeping, to actually check if they are actually inside the dormitory. The next aspect is to strengthen the security framework, and so to solve that problem, the school had to hire an additional security so that they can properly monitor the school premises. The next is spiritual formation and positive impact. We are also pleased to tell you parents that spiritual activities of the school, particularly regular participation during Holy Mass every Sunday, have had a positive influence on their behavior. The presence of God in our midst and the moral teaching received during Mass continue to touch the heart and the minds of our students. As a result, we have observed a gradual reduction to certain disciplinary issues and a growing sense of responsibility, reflection, and respect among many of them. This spiritual formation remains an important pillar in shaping their character and guiding them towards upright conduct.
The pedagogy head also took the floor to address certain academic lapses noticed among some students. These include failure to do assignments, missing lessons due to punishment, and reluctance to engage in projects.
There are some students, especially those of Form 1 and 2, that leave sections of their notes uncopied. Others fail to respect their siesta time and, as such, cannot better manage the afternoon or evening breaks. There are some students that try to do assignments only to satisfy their teachers without understanding the assignments the way they are supposed to be. There are students who do not also progressively revise for examinations, and they tend to do speculations at the eve of the examinations.
Parents were also encouraged to closely advise and motivate their children in these areas. Before students were released to their parents, a few reactions were gathered from parents at the meeting.
Children, those students who are using phones in school, and because of that, I've been observing, at times I see their pictures that they snap maybe around, I don't know where, but I used to see it and I wonder. I want us to beg from the administration that if you see a child is not supposed to be allowed in school with a phone, no exception, please. Because if you see what these children are doing with these phones, they instead concentrate on phones rather than their studies. So I really appreciate their work in this school, but I wish just to say, if a child is supposed to use a phone in this school, please, that phone should be handed over to the secretary.
Soon after, the campus was filled with excitement and emotions as parents reunited with their children, sharing hugs, smiles, and heartfelt conversations after a long period apart. Beyond the joy of reunion, the principal highlighted the uniqueness of Rainbow Bilingual College, noting that parents visiting these are a vital component of the school's holistic approach to education, one that balances academic excellence with emotional and moral well-being.
I am Madame Gay Rita, the principal of Rainbow Bilingual College, and I want to say that about the school. You know, we have so many schools in Chang, but I want to let you know that Rainbow Bilingual College is outstanding. Why do I say it is outstanding? It is because we have a lot of things in this school that are different from other schools out there. First, I want to say that Rainbow Bilingual College is found in an enclosed area. We have a fence that students cannot easily go out there. And then we have a strong discipline. That is, we have a disciplined mistress who lives on campus. She doesn't come from out, meaning that she's there available at all times to ensure that these students are in the right track. Now, we also have partner schools in Germany, and these schools are working close in collaboration with us, like maybe bringing in their own values so that Rainbow Bilingual College can be outstanding. And if you can see from their results, they are really outstanding. One thing about this partner school is that they even went to the extent of inviting us. As you can see, last year we had 3 students from Rainbow Bilingual College who went to Germany because we are really in close collaboration. Now, looking at our results, you see that last year, 2024-2025, we had 100% in the ordinary level and 100% in the advanced level. Now, when you look at the results, you see that students have numerous A grades. I mean, like they really have outstanding grades in subjects like mathematics. So you can see that Rainbow Bilingual College truly is an outstanding school in Cham.
Some students of Rebicol who have benefited from scholarship and partnership programs with the school's German partners also shared their experiences and expressed their gratitude for the opportunities provided.
I'm glad to know once more I'm Kaputani, a student of Operative Science, and I'm Momo Megan, a student of Operative Science too. So I was actually selected for a scholarship program, and it's not the type of person who is actually chosen for this program. There's some criteria they look into, and some of them are you have to have at least 6 A grades at the GCE ordinary level, and I had more than that. Then you also have to be academically fit. That is, your transcript need to reflect continuous academic achievement, and you also have to be like sociable, active out of class. Like don't only be book. So you have to carry out extracurricular activities. Yes.
Okay, I also learned that you benefited from a partnership program whereby you travel and so tell me your experience about it.
Okay, concerning the partnership program, we're opportune to travel to Germany for a stay of a week in Germany. The experience in Germany was actually very good since as we had the opportunity to see Germany and compare our country to that country. Through the stay, we also learned a lot of things like a little bit of German culture. Another thing we also experienced was the teaching method. I was opportunity to attend a class there, and why they like they don't copy notes like we do. They use an interactive screen where the teacher uses the notes from the screen to teach the students. So they don't copy notes like us. And one thing I also realized is that they are very much time conscious. Like back in our country, we slave, we take our time to do everything, but they're actually swift. Even the highest personnel are swift in whatsoever thing they do. And also concerning what we learned, I also learned there are people who follow rules to the latter compared to us Cameroonians where there are rules but we don't follow them so much.
Okay, so guys are very benefited from this program. So what are you saying to your school?
Okay, we are very grateful and happy for being part of this community, and we're very grateful to the Rainbow Complex for giving us an opportunity like such, because actually we're the first batch benefiting from this program. Better one to father.
As visiting time continued, students made the most of every moment, sharing meals, stories, laughter, and words of reassurance until it was time to bid farewell at the close of the day. Speaking to some parents, many expressed joy at seeing their children healthy, happy, and making progress academically.
Okay, I'm Nobet Akenji, an entrepreneur, and this is my daughter, Kimura Akenji, a student here from 2, right? Okay. Yeah, I was really happy to be party to the meeting this morning, saying that this is my very first experience with the institution. I think I was really very glad with the proceedings. The the morality of the institution and the way the general conduct, the administration, the emphasis on the kids' well-being is really a good, high marks for the institution. And I think generally they're in a good hand. They're in a good hand because I think from what we gathered, the institution, they don't only lay emphasis on their education, but they prop into their lives as young Cameroonians that have to grow up with qualities. And I'm exceptionally happy with the setting, the administration. They look at every aspect. I've seen it tighten some loopholes in administration, make sure that they have a good setup. I think it's a really good experience to be part of a Rainbow institution.
Okay, yeah. So we're really advising or calling on parents to advise their children in terms of discipline, in terms of morality, and the academics. Is that what you have done with your own?
Yeah, exactly.
What have you been telling her this?
I just had a session with 3 of them since she's here with her junior sister and a friend. We were just discussing about the point from the meeting, and I explained to them that these things are for their own good, not to partner with children that are delinquent or maybe even aid in any of the delinquent actions on campus. I told you, if you see any phone, don't be part of it, or you don't have to go into areas that they have marked as restricted areas. And we discussed all of those things, and they understand. And I believe that with the administration, what the follow up they will really put into
it's
practice.
Very rare to see a man come to visit a child like this. Most of these activities are done by women. So, what really motivates you to come by yourself to come visit?
We actually came, I and my wife, and it's a tradition. We always come together. She is our first child, and Kyla is the second. It is a little bit difficult for us experiencing this for the first time, having our child study far away from home. So within a month, it's really long. So we have to come here and see them, visit them, encourage them, and also get to catch, old times. It's not easy.
Okay, looking at how she was before coming to school, and looking at her now, what can you say comparatively has changed her in it?
Yeah, I think she's sharp and she's more responsive. I think it's really been impactful. The few months she's been here, I can hear that in her language, the way she expresses herself, the way her logic, the way she reasons and communicates. I think it's really a positive thing, and I believe that it will be much, much better going forward, right? Okay.
Yeah. Can you say something? How excited are you seeing Daddy on campus, and how is his presence going to affect your studies positively?
I'm very excited to see him on campus today, and I hope as time goes on, I'll get more chances to see him. And as I've seen him, I'll clear my head, and I'll be able to focus on my studies very well. But if I don't see him, I'll always be thinking about them, and my head will not be clear.
Actually, I've been requesting a meeting as such. In fact, this one today really makes me happy because viewing my child performance, she has been performing well. I haven't received any complaints since last year, so that's really good. It means the choice was not a bad one. In fact, even Douala to bring her here wasn't an easy task. So I really benefited a lot from the meeting, both the questions that the parents asked and the advice that the teachers and the proprietors gave. In fact, it was really a beneficial day to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, concerning their discipline, concerning their academics, so what have you been talking with your daughter?
Mostly academics, about obviously there was one important point that they raised about sex education. I believe my wife will best advise her on that I know. But concerning academics, I don't always give her the chance. Every time, even right now, I was about to see her papers. This first semester or third semesters, the first semester's papers.
So you think that your coming here today is going to benefit her in her studies?
Of course, of course, of course. Already she's impressing. She's already impressing me from for her hard work. She had good average during the first term, even from one, she had good average. I know in 5 years to come, she will produce something better for me
Okay.
and the school.
Baby, tell me, how excited are you seeing Daddy on campus?
Talk boldly.
I'm very happy because that's a long experience.
They use the opportunity to encourage their children to remain disciplined and focused, while students describe the visit as a major source of inspiration and motivation.
The school has a good discipline. They discipline their children well, their students well. And for their academics, I can say I'm really much proud of the school because from the performances that my daughter is showing me her output, I think all my children will pass through the school. Very important because we come and then we will learn from the teachers what the students or our children are doing that are not good, and then we try to encourage them. We try to fight what they are doing that is against the school rules and regulations. So we help them too. So with education, parent teachers, they work together. So if they are here and there is no visiting, the teachers may be doing it, and the student will feel that maybe the teachers are not doing good to them if the parents don't come to support the teachers so that they work hand in hand.
One parent took the opportunity to advise others who do not attend such visits to make efforts in the future, noting that it provides a valuable platform to counsel the children, understand their concerns, and engage directly with the school administration.
I advise all parents who send their children here should equally respect their visiting days, because when other children see their parents and the other ones don't see their parents, they become frustrated. It's not good. It plays psychologically, even on their academics. So it's always good to make an effort to come and visit your child.
Lady M. Morpho, co-proprietor of Rainbow Bilingual College, also highlighted some qualities of the school that makes it stand out and its commitment to quality education.
What makes us unique is the fact that we also welcome students from all over the world. We have students coming, first of all the towns in Cameroon, Douala, Yaoundé, what have you. We have students coming from Germany, America, Italy, and they come together. They come here, they study, and we don't take so many students. We try to have this one-on-one contact with our students so that we know, particularly some of these students who come from outside and they've never bathed cold water. So we have to talk with them and tell them why it has to be cold water in the dormitory and so on and so forth. So parents who are out of Cameroon, you have the possibility of sending your child to Rainbow. You just need to make sure you call us, let us talk, and then we understand your child, and then through that dialogue we're going to know how to handle your child. There are already a good number who have come here, they have finished, and they are doing so well, and the parents are really, really happy.
In an interview, Chief Fobele, proprietor of Rainbow Bilingual College, shared his motivation for establishing a chain of schools. He described it as his way of giving back to the community by providing high-quality education at an affordable cost for the benefit of the underserved, while also appreciating the continued support of their German partners.
Your product from this school, how does it feel like?
Oh, it's very fulfilling because, again, like I said, we are among the fortunate, and when we see children of Bayam Salam, children of those who earn less than 100,000 coming through this school, this boarding school, and children of people with a very weak financial background being able to make. And again, I want to underline that those children that are very bright and coming from a weak financial background, we support them. We even go around Germany begging for money, and a good number of them are paying, and we connect the children to those who give the money so that they know. And our one condition is that you must be a good child. If you are stubborn, we kept it from you and give to the needy. Unfortunately, the funds that we have available are not enough for all those who need it.
It is important to note that Rainbow Bilingual Complex offers the bilingual kindergarten, primary and technical sections in their Foreke campus, the bilingual kindergarten and primary sections in their Foto campus, and the bordering secondary general education section in the Letsa Foto for the benefit of locals and foreigners.
Activities as parents visiting remain key in the life of a boarding school, and they keep reminding students of the fact that even though they are away from home, but they can never be far away from their parents' love and support.